Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be explaining why you should not buy Overwatch. You should wait for Overwatch 2 and why it's a bad investment right now. Now, if you guys want to try out the game for free, it's actually till January 4th where you can try out the game, play it, experience it, actually have experience with the characters just in case you're interested on buying the game Overwatch when it does come out. Now, there's a progress bar that has been saying that, and leaks that have been saying that it's going to be coming out January through February, maybe March. Official dates have been said, but I don't feel like official things might happen. Coronavirus things might not go as smoothly as they planned. Let me make this very clear. Uh, Overwatch itself is a very entertaining game as a casual thing, but sadly, as I've learned, this game has a lot of flaws, and a lot because of many things. But first of all, let me show you guys. This is the video basically Molly explaining. Uh, if you guys can see the title, the character that killed Overwatch. Basically, if you played from season 8 upwards, one thing that was very, very meta, that which was dive. Dive was basically an explanation about a meta on the game that you would be forced to play to basically win. If you wouldn't play it, you were throwing, you couldn't play competitively. Overwatch basically went through this change where they wanted to throw a curveball, change the meta, change what we were used to, make us adapt as players. Competitive gaming and esports was very entertaining up until like season 8, where everybody was basically running the same team, and changes were healthy. They were a good thing. They would make the game fresh and make players make adjustments and balance things out. That, as a developer, it's a really hard thing, but they missed the ball sadly. Like they missed really badly. And instead of like changing characters that were in the meta, they decided to change by adding a character that would break the meta. Now that already had a flaw. Why? Because first of all, not only would it be a thing where basically, oh well, they're running this thing, so let's just get this character to counter this. Now everybody's gonna be running this to counter this. Sounds simple enough. Didn't actually work out how it's supposed to be, because people found a way to, instead of use that, um, they would find a way to improve around it. So Brigida came out. If you guys don't know, one of the most recent characters. People wanted to come back to this game. They really did, and some people were so motivated and they love playing DPS. Like, this game is basically, most people that watch this game in a competitive standpoint enjoy a good DPS play. Viewership, everybody loves it. Highlights, competitive players that are like at a high level appreciate how the comp of the meta was. Now, they made a thing where it just destroyed the game. They literally ruined the whole game. Now, they force you to play a role. Now you would think like, okay, that means people aren't throwing. We don't have Torbjorn and soldiers and a lot of DPS on one team, and we only have one tank. Sadly, it was healthier back then. You would think like, what? Not healthy? Yes, it was. Because now everybody wants to only play DPS, DPS, DPS. Everybody's forced into a role. People that want to play a specific role, sadly, have to have bigger loading times. Now, I've been playing this game while it's been free, because I came back. I lost my account a long time ago. I used to play in console. There's a small video basically of me playing in a console when I used to love this game. And by the way, let me let you know this right now. There's this strategy that was basically called the GOAT strategy, which was basically 3 tanks, 3 supports. Complete countering the meta of basically having 2 supports, 2 tanks, and 2 DPS, which was the thing of the game. Uh, having that 3 tanks, 3 supports. Sadly, now we have this situation where you're forced into the role. People don't want to play the role. Longer loading times because nobody wants to play that. You have to load into queues and competitive as a role. So basically, you're forced to play. It's very now it's very clear. Overwatch gonna probably be a good ass game. Will it get hype? Yes. Sadly, Overwatch has declined a pit of lava, and it's gone. It's gone. Nobody's gonna get that. Uh, Big loading times. Quick play, you have to wait 5 minutes to play whatever you want to play. 5 minutes to load a match on quick play. Why? Nobody wants to play the game. Nobody's playing the game. The only reason people are playing this game right now, people think it's relevant, is because there's people that are playing it for free. Now, the fact is, competitive is very forced. You have to play this role. It was a very toxic game. Became less toxic. Now everybody has to play a specific role. Back then, when there was no forcing, if you were playing competitive and you didn't play Brigitte, which was the character that literally ruined the game, you would hate it. Not only that, but the Overwatch League, which is basically the cherry on top of the game, basically enjoying players on a high level stake and high level gameplay, battle it out to win a championship. You will learn from these guys. You will learn what they would do. You would basically replicate what they're doing in competitive because they knew what was overpowered. Everybody learns from the best. If you don't learn from the best, you don't become the best. Life needs mentors. The game needed mentors. Basically, they switched from Twitch to YouTube. Nobody wants to watch the game. Nobody cares about the game. You can't play DPS. Now you're forced into a role. Nobody cares. The game is basically dead. Loading times. And now we're waiting for Overwatch 2. So my tip for you guys is play the game for free. Enjoy it. Uninstall it when it's over. Wait for Overwatch 2. Don't buy the game. You're not going to enjoy it. It's gonna be. Oh, by the way, if you play competitive, actual evidence, you play a high level gameplay, you're gonna wait an hour queue to play a game. An hour. Now that's already sad enough. The fact is that you have to wait an hour to play a game. You're sitting your ass down, warming up isn't a thing because basically you won't be able to do anything while you wait for the game. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And, honestly, I just kind of wish that Overwatch would be relevant, but it's just not. So my tip to you guys is download Valorant instead and play that game because that game actually has actual players playing it 24/7 and is not dying. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Yeah, we'll find out. Just go play Warzone if you don't want to play Overwatch. But that's it. Make sure to like and subscribe. This is a video that's very different content. I just want to open up basically to my viewership, showing them that I'm educated when it comes to the world of games. And yeah, later.